Alrighty, welcome back, duplicates. We got more stuff to do, and I'm getting the impression we probably don't need all of these juicers, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna leave it a little longer, but let's go ahead and add some ventilation here. Today what we're gonna be doing is hopefully getting the steel thing going. What is stopping this? Let's trim that there. This is the intake, right? Yeah, okay, so the white end is the intake end. Is there a reason? Oh, yeah, that's right, I understand now. It's because we did not, we have this thing disabled. So we just have to turn that off. Once that happens, it should start pumping. Because we don't want to pump. It doesn't need to be a full tank of oil. Like, that's not necessary. Oh, someone already did it. Okay, so we are now sending the oil off. I don't know when I'm going to shut it off. I'll just let it run for a minute. It's not that big of a deal. So, what are we gonna do? I feel like I need more polluted water in order to do some stuff. But at the same time, we don't have that much storage for polluted water, so maybe I will extend it into this entire area. And, okay, so this is finally making it. That's probably going to be enough to be... Well, the more oil that's in there, the more the oil will stabilize in temperature. I'll let it run for I want about a third, I would say. That's probably going to be good enough. Are they... yeah, looks like they're already full on these. Let's go ahead and add... Whoa. That was a mistake. Let's go ahead and add another layer here. That's probably enough. Okay, let's go ahead and shut it off, because the remaining amount will still wind up going in. This is not hooked up either, so that's fine. There we go. Just head on over here and shut this off, please. Perfect. And once all of this oil winds up in here, we will trim the wire back, and yeah, that'll probably be that. So the mushrooms are already starting to harvest again. I'm wondering... Oh, here we go. You're gonna eat the cup. That's so strange. This game is so weird. Okay, I believe we can now deconstruct all these pipes. Like so. And once this is deconstructed, like, it's one of those things, we gotta do one thing at a time. So this is... I need polluted water. That's kind of what I want. So maybe what I'll do is... like this... Like, basically, every type of water has some kind of function. I mean, this is a huge tank of fresh water. I don't think we're going to need more than that. So I might make a large tank of polluted water, while simultaneously heat treating the area as well. Let's not do that, though. Let's just leave it right here. There. That'll allow them to actually have some room to build and do stuff like that. But, I mean, there's a lot of polluted water in general in the area, so, I mean, we could collect all of it and make use of it, because, I mean, I want to try to make one of each of the water thingies. One that I have my eyes set on is the espresso machine, but the espresso machine is going to need pinch of pepper nuts. Peppa. Is that? It's one of those like the Pied Piper, like picked a pack of pickled pepper. It's one of those things that. What is this? Give me the fertilizer. No. Give me the fertilizer. Thank you. But oh, is this trimmed up? Okay, good. Okay, so this goes into here, and this goes into here, just like that. This is a vacuum, right? Okay, good. That's a vacuum. Okay, this is deactivated. There's no gas. Okay, so we are very close to being ready to try this out. Yep, just build these. Build that into there, just like that. We're probably going to need to add. We're probably. Oh. Oh no. Oh, double oh no. That's the hot water. No. This is an emergency. Just build that up. Do it now. Do it now. There. Yes, please. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it from leaking out. Stop all of it from leaking out. Okay. The waters are getting all mixed up, but that's just gonna happen. Does this water have germs in it, though? No, it doesn't. Okay, so this can be mopped up. That's not a problem. Okay, this thing is ready, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and smelt, I don't know, 5 units of steel. Oh, no, we need carbon, refined carbon. Okay, let's make some refined carbon. I don't know, like 10. I forgot, we need that final ingredient. So this thing has the coolant. The coolant is the crude oil. The crude oil is quite hot. We're talking about 180-degree coolant, but don't worry. It'll work. It'll be fine. Oh! We need to also... I forgot about this. That's important as well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... I think I'm just going to do this. Because I really would prefer to not have to go through... And you know what? I'm just going to go over. Or maybe not. I'm not sure how I want to handle it. Are we just going to have to go in this direction? We're probably just going to have to go in this direction. So let's build a tile here, just to block the water from getting out. How are we doing on gold amalgam? Definitely eating into our gold amalgam, which is annoying. We're going to need to mine some more. Like, we were always in need of metal. That seems to be a theme. It seems like this map doesn't have very much metal. Alright, put a joint plate here. Looks like we got a little bit of copper we can use. Oh, it looks like that won't work. Okay, I guess we'll just have to hope that too much water doesn't spill out in the construction process. Go ahead and make this one out of copper. Okay, not too bad. You need to mop this up before the poop water touches anything else. Do it now. Yep. Because that's germy water, and I don't want the germy water to get in there, because then it'll contaminate it. Okay, that could have been worse. Alright, on over here. And then we'll connect it. The building is flooded. How did this water get in here? Here, mop this crap out of here. Get this crap out of here. There shouldn't be any water in here. How did that get in there? Oh, I want this copper too, by the way. Yep, get in there and mop it up. Mop it up. Mop it up. There's not supposed to be any water in here. There we go. You get that crap out of here. Okay, that part's fine. You need to make this on a 6. Well, I don't know. I'll make it a 7. It's pretty important that it gets done, to be honest. So we'll do that. So what we need to do is we need to make some steel to see if our system is working properly or if it's having problems. It also looks like I'm going to have to build a better death trap. I'm going to do it now before any problems emerge. Just like that. Hopefully this strategy still works. I think it does. Okay, good. That's mopped up nice and clean. What is taking so long? Oh, they need to deliver the carbon, don't they? Waiting for materials. What do you need? Pretty sure what you need is... Yeah, what you need is the carbon. You have the lime, you've got the crude oil, you got the iron. Yeah, what you need is carbon. So while they're doing that, let's turn on our metal scanner. Okay, here we go. I thought that was faster. Okay, so we just got our first piece of steel. Alright, so this is coming out at 400... This crude oil is officially coming out. It goes in at about 180, and it comes out at 400... I told you, it gets very hot. So now, the moment it hits here, look, it's already cooling down. 399? It's all just going from here to here, and it's already lost, like, 30 degrees. So let's see. Bam, right at the end of it, it's already down to 244, because it's being, it's losing its heat to the water. Oh, you can see, like, look at how hot the pipes are getting. That's fine, though. That's what's supposed to happen. So now the water is at 80 degrees, so it's actually going to be able to handle this a few times. Like, it's going to take a while. Like, the water doesn't heat up that quickly. But as you can see, it's working. Like, it's leaching, the water is leaching the heat out of the oil, and the oil doesn't vaporize at 400 degrees. Like, that's perfectly fine. The oil can handle that. And this area is going to get pretty hot as well, just in general. I need to get the carbon dioxide out of here, I think. Doing pretty good. Like, we got a nice little, like, pile of steel coming along. Almost 500 kilograms. So, what's going to happen is the oil should become hotter and hotter over time. And that will mean the water... So the water is approaching 100 degrees. The water is officially at 100 degrees. And it's just going to continue on like this. It's just going to continuously get hotter and hotter until this vaporizes and turns to steam. And then this will kick on eventually and start counteracting that. Overall, pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with how it's working. And with the steel here, we can do things with it, but the most important thing would be, let's take a look at a pump. So, before we could make it out of gold to make it overheat at 100 or at 90 degrees hotter. But now that we can build it out of steel, we have the option of the steel, and the steel causes the building to overheat at 360 degrees hotter on top of what this over here, which is 167 degrees, so that's perfectly good. That's very good, actually. That's exactly what we want. So let's go ahead and mop this up. Looks like someone has slime lungs, so let's go ahead and make a medical pack. Oh, I think the doctor has slime lung. That's a problem. The doctor is sick. Go ahead and mop some of this crap up. And, just gonna do this to remove it. Oops. Oops. Add a little bit of scaffolding in so that they can clear this floor out. And then I guess what we'll do is uncork this so we can just... I don't even care if the heavy watt joint plate is there, to be honest. The water should wind up going over that anyways. So this area is fine. The water is really hot, which is kind of annoying, but... I mean, at the same time, we could cool it down. We could build a heat sink over here and actually cool it down. That is an option. Okay, now we don't need this anymore, and we should mop this up. Okay, what we probably need is another joint plate. Let me see if I can build it here. Nope, I'm gonna have to remove those. Actually, that's not going to work, is it? The joint plate will interfere with this. Like, this can't be built there, can it? Oh, it can? I didn't know that. Oh, I stand corrected. Okay, remove that, and we'll add in a joint plate. Okay. Let's see what we got. Suit wearing ranching. But he's a farter. Slow learner? I don't care. I'll take it. Ada. You're in. I need a new rancher. Okay, skills. Let's start getting you into ranching. Well, eventually at least. We have 14 dupes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here's a 14. Let's just make a bunch of beds. That's just fine. Let's clear these out. Clear that out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now that that's just disconnected, let's get a joint plate in here. And then we can do this. Although we should probably... I'll worry about that later. I think I go a little too far ahead. We can knock this out. Probably knock all those out, actually. I don't even think we need that there. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought it was going to go crazy and build a whole bunch of things I don't need. Let's do this. Let's open some of these up. Like, a lot of these, they don't need to be closed. There's no point in them being closed. Like, this can be opened. These can all open. Oh, let's copy this over. Let's get a vent here. They'll possibly allow this, what do you call it, hydrogen to get out. Yeah, I think I need to do so. I keep seeing all this carbon dioxide, and I think we do need to do something about this carbon dioxide. I haven't figured out what I want to do about it yet, but I do believe I want to do something about it. Getting nice and cold in here. Okay. Oh, I think everything looks okay. Oxygen seems stable. Alright, we got steel. Now, what we need to do, I think what our next project is going to be is oil. I think I'm going to build an oil refinery somewhere in this area here. So I'm going to go ahead and build up like this. And I'm just going to cut all of this stuff away. I'm just gonna clear this entire area out, basically. This is where the oil refinery is going to be. Just so that we can start refining petroleum. Doesn't matter too much that there's all this, like, farty oxygen over here. It's not really that big of a deal. Oh man, that's going to take a while. Let's give him a platform to walk on, so I'm gonna, like, yeah, I'm gonna cancel that section of the orders. You know what? I should probably move these a little higher. Just saying. Oh! If there isn't a tiny baby here. Looks like we don't need you, though. Is there 3 in here? Yep, there's 3. So someone said that there is a way to create colors, and I was looking at it, and I think it's under furniture. What do I need for this? Oh, I need glass. I see. Wow, if they're made out of glass, that's annoying. Glass is really, really hot. Like, molten, like, you have to create glass, and when you do it, you get molten glass, and molten glass is like... It's in the name, it's molten. It's just a little bit hot. Let's go ahead and dunk this, this guy in. I said dunk this guy in. There we go. Ah! Oh yeah, so I should probably talk about that system as well. So, we're dumping the eggs down into here, as you can see. And I don't know why, but this door allows eggs to pass through them. The reason we're doing this is because the Drecos, they can walk on the walls. So rather than drown, they're going to, like, climb out and not drown. So the Dreco eggs, they're going to go in here as well. And that's just going to ensure that they don't, you know, that they don't escape. Wait, stop doing this. Stop it. That's enough. It's good enough. Apparently we need stone hatches, though. Okay, so we're going to start incubating stone hatches in order to start repopulating these ones. What is this? What is this unworthy egg doing in here? How's our plastic looking? Oh, almost 1 ton. We're up to like 1,600 kilograms. That's honestly not bad. We got the steel, though. That's the important part. So that's another big checkpoint for the base, is finally making steel. The next one is definitely going to be oil, because then we can actually start making a more advanced power plant. We can start making an oil refinery, or a petroleum generator. All these are giving out lots of electricity, 900 watts each. Very nice. And with all the coal we're getting, it's topping out the production very easily. And with all of them generating half the amount of energy they normally would, it means we're not even using our coal as much as we would have in the past. I mean, in that case, why not? Let's just make some more. I'm gonna make 20 refined carbon, I guess. Build some scaffolding. So one of the kind of long-term goals, like, it's one of those things where I keep thinking, like, maybe it's something I should do off-screen, is I really need to spend some time just getting rid of all of this carbon. I do have an idea, though, actually. I might just start pumping things into the carbon skimmer. What I might do is create another carbon skimmer that's purposes that we just pump the gas into. So, for example, I mean, I could do that right now, to be honest. Let's say I make a pump right here. And I'll go ahead and just... Whoops. Whoops. I'll just pipe it down over here. Like this. And... right here. There. I'll just do that, and we'll just start, because, like, we have a huge quantity of it just trapped right here. And what I'll do is I'll put an AND gate. Where is it, AND gate? There it is. The AND gate. Maybe I should have moved it. I'll move it over one. It needs a little bit of space. Right there. Okay. Now we will do a AND gate. There it is, AND gate. And we'll put this here. And then what we'll do is an Atmos sensor and an element sensor. We'll hook those up to that, and this up to that. Gonna need some electricity, which we'll just get it from right here. Why not? This is gonna detect carbon dioxide, and this is going to basically turn on if above 300 grams. And it's just going to start sending it out right over here. And since there isn't really a ventilation or anything, it should just start to dump all of this crap out. Let's see how it works. It seems like it's working. Gas element. Yeah. And some of it might run off into here, but that's fine because this is the, like, dust cap area. And, you know what? I wonder what if we run out of meal lice? That's another question I have. I guess I'll have to look at... Do we have a section for food? Let's collapse all these. Edibles. We do have meal lice. Eventually we will run out of it. Yeah, that's doing just fine. It's just going to, like, tear up this carbon dioxide. And then over here, it should start to thin out. And what it'll do is to prevent it from overusing electricity, it's going to shut off, one, if there's no carbon, and two, if it starts getting, like, really thin and it's just not pumping a large enough quantity of it out, then, you know, it'll shut off for two reasons. So we're already going to start cleaning up this. This is going to sink downwards. And this is probably just going to stay here because these are creating carbon dioxide, like, pretty much all the time. And some of them might even spill out over here, so that's fine. In fact, it might be a little too much, but that's fine. We're basically just moving it from one place to another. And some of the area, yeah, it's, I mean, it's going to take I mean... This thing doesn't quite eat up 500 grams per second of carbon dioxide while this thing is just ventilating it out like crazy. That's okay. It's like, that was a really quick solution. It's not the most elegant of solutions, but who cares? Building and operating, that sounds tempting. Yeah, I'll do it. Lindsay, you're joining the crew. And, no, I want to assign jobs. Duplicate skills. You're going to be another operator, so tinkering it is. Which is perfect. We're going to need another schedule as well. We're going to need a fourth shift. Okay. And let's see. So bedtime is right here, and there's 3 tiles of it. Downtime is 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bath time is right here, and then work is everything else. Wait, this is bath time. All right, let's start moving some people down to 4th shift. Oh, so some of these people are night. Some of these people are really good at night. So I want to, you're going to be on 4th shift because you're good at night. You're good in the day, so I want to move you to a shift. I want to move you to 1. I'm going to move you to 3. And I need to move 1 person to probably 2. So yeah, these icons tell you if they're like an early bird or if they're like a night owl. And that means I want the early birds in the shifts. I don't want them to be sleeping when they're at their strongest. And same with like the night owl. Oh, so you need to go to 1st shift. And that means you need to go to 4th shift? That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We can keep playing around with it. But yeah, so this person is going to be really good at night, so I want to make sure their working hours is at night. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. Finally got around to making some iron. Like I said, let me know what you want me to do. Like, everyone's like, oh, this is really cool, and say shit like that, but it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, that's one of the important things. Tell me what you would like me to do. You know, this is the water playthrough. You know, we're doing all the watery things. Trying to iron out the base. One of the long-term projects is to, like, we need to do something with this carbon dioxide, and we need to do something about this polluted oxygen. Like, we have to control the germ levels, and unfortunately, they're kind of, the objectives are kind of, intertwined, and that's because we need to get rid of the carbon dioxide in order to encourage a more disinfected environment. So it's like they kind of like lend towards one another, but I don't know, I might play that off screen when I have some spare time. But at any rate, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future Oxygen Not Included content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.